Let's dive into the life of Confucius, the ancient Chinese philosopher whose ideas shaped not just his own era, but continue to influence our world today. Born in 551 BC in the small state of Lu, in what's now eastern China, Confucius grew up in a time of chaos. China was fractured into warring states, and people were desperate for stability. Confucius saw the problem, a lack of moral leadership and respect in society. So what did he do? Well, Confucius wasn't born into wealth or power, so he couldn't just step in and make changes. Instead, he dedicated his life to teaching, gathering students from all walks of life who wanted to learn his ideas about respect, order, and most importantly, the pursuit of personal virtue. He believed that people could be guided to lead by example, starting with themselves, their families, and then expanding outward to society. Confucius also championed the idea of the junzi, or gentleman, an ideal person with integrity, humility, and respect for others. His students were so inspired by his teachings that they spread his ideas across China. Confucius never wrote down his ideas himself, but his followers compiled his sayings in a book called The Analects, where you'll find wisdom like, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." By the way, Confucius's approach was so practical that he didn't dive into spirituality or the afterlife. His teachings were rooted in everyday behavior. Think respecting your elders, prioritizing education, and acting ethically. Confucius believed that with strong moral foundations, society would thrive. He died in 479 BC with little fame outside of his students. But as centuries passed, Confucian ideas became the backbone of Chinese society and government, influencing politics, education, and family structures for generations. His philosophy has become a timeless guide on living harmoniously, finding purpose, and bettering society one step at a time.